Hello everyone, my name is Brito, and I'm going to talk to you about a short story called The Old Chief Mshlanga by the author Doris Lessing. The story is set in some place of Africa, in a time when slavery was still common. The characters of the story are the young white girl, who is the main character, the old chief Mshlanga, who is a very important secondary character, the parents of the young girl, the son of the chief, and a policeman. The story is about a young girl who is surrounded by slaves. One day, she is walking by a path, and in the distance she sees some black men. She gets confused because they don't make space for her, and that is something that slaves should do. When they are near enough, she asks them their names, and one of them is introduced as the old chief Mshlanga. Sometime later, she finds out that there is a book that says that that land belongs to that chief. Then she finds out that the son of the chief is working in her kitchen. The conflict of the story starts when some lambs and sheep of the chief go to the land of the girl's father and eat some lambs and make damage. When the chief goes for the lambs, the girl's father doesn't want to return them, and the old chief says that his people is not going to survive without them. So he gets angry and he leaves. His son lives with him. Days later, a policeman goes to the land, and the girl's father tells him everything that happened. Then the policeman says that the chief doesn't have the right to be there. Days later, the girl finds out that the chief is no longer in that land, and then she goes to the village of the chief, and when she arrives, no one is there. What happens at the end of the story can be seen as the resolution of the story, because now that the chief is no longer in that land, the girl's father is not going to have any problems with him. The story is narrated in a third person point of view, and then it changes to a first person point of view of the girl, who is participant. The events of the story take place one after the other, so the story and the plot are linear. To finish, I want to share some information about Doris Lessing. She was born in 1919. She wrote poems, novels, and short stories. She did some travels to Africa, and some of her work was inspired by those travels. And maybe the old chief Mshlanga was inspired by one of those travels. Thank you for your attention.